Hello, everyone. Dr. Alex here today. I wanted to share with you a thought. The question is, are you a cow or are you a buffalo? And I know that is a kind of funny question to ask, but I'm asking this for a couple reasons. One is when it comes to the storms of life, whether it's you're struggling with your health, you're in constant pain, or if you're dealing with financial issues or struggles with relationships, with your job, whatever it may be, when you have these storms, which we all go through, how do you respond to them? Do you respond to them like a cow or a buffalo? And I was introduced to this a week or so ago, but I found it interesting. In Colorado, I guess just east of the Rocky Mountains, is one of the only places in the world where cows and buffalo actually live together in the same area. But also in Colorado, in the Rockies, a lot of storms, big storms, go over the mountains and then head out into the prairies just east of the Rocky Mountains there. And there, so with the cows and the buffalo, they're both very similar, grazing on grass. However, when it comes to a storm, when a storm comes, they both respond completely differently. So a cow, which a lot of people unfortunately tend to do, when they see this storm coming, they group up and then they try to run east or run away from the storm. And so they're doing that. They see this storm coming. They want to avoid it at all costs. So avoid the discomfort, avoid the pain, or put your head in the sand and try to avoid it. And that's what a lot of people do. So if you have a problem, instead of facing it or trying to solve it, we try to ignore it or pretend it's not there. I was reminded of, for years doing marketing out in the community, you talk to patients or potential patients, clients, people that you meet in public that have all different health issues going on or symptoms. But when you offer a chance to come in and find out what may be causing it, I can't tell you how many times people would say, oh, well, I'd rather not know. What you don't know won't hurt you. And unfortunately, that is so untrue. If you just kind of block things out, you all know if you ignore a problem, over time it just progresses and gets worse. And so with cows, so their thought is they'll run east, they'll run away from the storm. But as we all know, cows aren't very fast. So if they're trying to outrun a storm, that's not going to happen. And as they start to run, eventually the storm catches up with them. But then that makes them more scared and they try to run faster. So they're actually in this storm for a longer period of time. And they're maximizing the amount of time they're in the storm and the amount of suffering that they're having. Now, I want you to think more like a buffalo. So buffalo, like I said, very similar. They're there, they see the storm coming. However, instead of running from it in fear, over time, what they've at least learned to do is they actually run towards the storm. So they run towards the storm, although they're knowing they're going to embrace the suck or go into face their problems head on, although it may not be the most comfortable thing to do right away. As they're going towards the storm, by going into the storm, they'll be over it and onto the other side quicker. So by getting the problem solved, actually getting over with that, now they can enjoy the sunshine, be out of the storm a lot faster and a lot less long-term pain and suffering. Now that's kind of a long-winded analogy, but I thought it fits in great, especially for your health. If you or anyone you know is just suffering in chronic pain or dealing with issues, knowing you need to do something about it, it's not like tomorrow you'll be less busy than you are today. We all have hundreds of things going on. The more you talk to people, they're running around crazy with all different things. So if time's an issue, if finances are an issue, I just urge you to make it a priority. One statement I know we always use at the office is, given time or no time, your health really doesn't care. Your health is getting better or worse based on your lifestyle choices. So if you can focus on your health, go into the storm, do what you need to do to get better, not only will you feel better quicker, you can slow down the progression and actually prevent from having long-term health issues. And then you'll get to the point of feeling great, enjoying your life, doing the things instead of suffering, sitting on the couch because you can't go play with your kids, you can't go out golfing with your friends, you can't do these things because you're in so much pain or you're going to multiple doctors, taking all these different medications or things of that nature. So I thought I'd share that with you. Hope you share this with your family, friends, loved ones. If there's anyone you're thinking of that you know can benefit, just share this with them. We'd be happy to help any way we can. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.